magic. Some fear it, some embrace it, some practice it, others mock it. That's what we're going to be doing today, just so you know. Today we're going to be looking at chaos magic and checking out a video called Chaos Magic Ritual. The magic in this title is spelt M-A-G-I-C-K. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Interesting. Nothing says chaos magic like an anime character taped to the wall. Also, let's have a look at these things that are on the floor here. Some pieces of paper with future, present, past written on them. Whatever that is. A cake maybe? With not real written on it. A hammer. And a nice cuddly toy. Nothing says ancient magical powers like a mass-produced cuddly toy. I know this is meant to be sinister or enchanting or something like that, but pretty much all I can think about is that when he removes these pictures, he's probably going to peel all his wallpaper off because he's taped them to the wall. I have no idea who that is, but he doesn't look super magical to me. His face doesn't inspire thoughts of ancient magic. That's not the face that can connect you to the spirit world. I don't see much magic channeling through those eyes. So we're shown around the room for quite some time, allowing the viewers to admire all of the nice decorations that they have. Then we are presented with this man, who has a painted face and is wearing a wig, I think. I'm going to presume that this is the magician. This is the wizard that's going to conjure the chaos magic. I'm going to be honest, I don't even know what chaos magic is. All I know is it sounds chaotic and magical. The wizard then gets up and starts to pray to all of the pictures on the wall, which reveals to the viewer that he doesn't really have great fingernails. Now, I'm no expert on wizardry, so maybe these fingernails are the source of his power. Kinda like Samson with his hair. But for me, personally, if I knew I was going to be filmed performing magic, where my hands were a focal point, I think I'd probably just sort my fingernails out a bit, to be honest. So him going around praying to the pictures goes on for a long time and reveals one of my favourite things about these types of videos, the practical realities of making them. I'm sure in their mind all of these black balloons looked really cool, dark, brooding, suppose as brooding as balloons can be. It does kind of invoke the imagery of a child's birthday party to me. Maybe the birthday party of Wednesday from the Addams Family. So in their fantasies of what this was going to look like, these balloons were really good. But when you come to do it in real life, the little laces keep getting stuck in your hands and keep getting stuck in your wig. Keep getting in the way of everything. You don't just effortlessly glide past the little pieces of lace, but they get tangled on you, stuck on you, breaking the sense of magic and reminding us all that they are in the real world and that this is someone with his face painted, possibly wearing a wig, looking at pictures and pretending to pray to them. So after we've prayed to all of the pictures, he then puts salt on his head and begins to pour salt all over the place, including on the pictures. It hasn't been made clear to us yet what relevance the pictures have to anything, but he seems to think they're very special. So after he's got salt everywhere, it's time for some Tai Chi. There's something about the electrical cable there that kind of takes away from the mystical aspect of it all. Not too sure how spiritual and magical a ritual can be when it's done next to an electrical cable. Also, those fingernails are back, aren't they? Look at them. Let them stare into your soul. Let them hypnotize you with their magic. Their chaos magic. So this has been going on for quite a long time now. I'm probably going to cut most of it out so you don't need to watch it. But he's been lighting incense, praying a lot. Obviously we've got the salt everywhere and we've appreciated all the pictures. Still not really been made clear to me what's happening, to be honest. Like what the point of all this is. Is he trying to cast some kind of spell? Is he trying to summon some kind of spirit? I guess if you're into chaos magic, you probably already know what's happening here. But for a layman like me, it's all a bit confusing. Hopefully as the video goes on, it becomes more apparent. I was really hoping that was going to catch on fire then. That would set the video off for me. That would be the cherry on the cake for this video for me if one of these things gets set on fire. Fingers crossed. See how we go. Or maybe his hair. That would be funnier actually, wouldn't it, if his hair set on fire? Is that a horrible thing to say? I don't know, maybe it is. I would find it funny though. Let's hope that his hair doesn't get set on fire, I guess. Still trying to figure out if that's a wig or his real hair. I'm kind of guessing it must be a wig, but I don't know. Of course he has a walking cane. I'm guessing this man also owns a fedora and probably a katana sword. What is happening here? So what even is that thing? Is that like a coaster for plates, whatever they're called? Like a plate dish or something? I don't know. A plate coaster, I guess they're called. And he's thrusting it towards pictures on the wall. One of which is some kind of scribbly sign that I'm guessing is witchcraft related. And the other one is someone who looks like some kind of rapper or basketball player. Feeling very confused about how thrusting a plate coaster towards a picture of a basketball player on the wall is magic. But what do I know? I've never been to Warlock School. Is he going to start breaking out some like kung fu moves or something, do you reckon? That'd be pretty sweet if he did. Started doing some jumping, spinning kicks and stuff. This all just seems to be like a mishmash of things that he's seen on TV or something. Got like aspects of like kung fu movies in there and what he thinks witchcraft is. Whatever he thinks the edgiest thing could be, like black balloons. But not too edgy though, you know. Don't want to do anything too crazy like sacrifice an animal or something. No, we'll just stick with the black balloons. That's where the real magic lies. I think those balloons are my favourite part of it all. How they just keep getting in the way of everything. He's just got such a serious look on his face, and every move that he makes keeps getting tangled by balloons. It's hard to take a man seriously when he keeps getting tangled by balloons. I think the leader of the Mexican cartel could walk into this room right now with a shotgun, intent on murdering me. And if he was getting tangled by balloons, I'd find it pretty hard to be scared, to be honest. Kinda takes away from the dramatic effect of it all. I wonder what's going through his head right there, looking in the mirror. What am I doing with my life? What have I become? Why did I buy all of these balloons and spend hours blowing them up? All they do is tangle me, make me look stupid, ridiculous. So I guess now we're starting to get to learn what this is all about, maybe? Is this someone that he doesn't like and he's trying to put some spell on them or something? The crossed out eyes is a kind of serial killer vibe right there, isn't it? Wonder what kind of spell he's trying to put on this person. Maybe that his eyes and mouth fall out? Whatever it is, it looks like serious business. Okay, so I'm guessing that wasn't a cake. Still don't really know what it is, but a lump of concrete in a plastic bag. No! Not the cuddly toy, mate, come on. What are you doing? It's a bit uncalled for, isn't it? Bloody hell, he's going to town on that poor toy, isn't he? So what does this mean, do you reckon? He's cut up a piece of paper with the word past on it, then sacrificed a cuddly toy on an altar that says not real? I don't know, really. Guess it symbolises that the past is not real and you need to make sacrifices for the past not to be real? Who knows? I get a sneaking suspicion I know what the hammer was there for now. Again, in his mind, when he was planning all this out, I'm guessing he thought this was going to go a lot differently. The balloons weren't going to get in the way. The little cuddly toy would have instantly had his head chopped off. And this thing, whatever it is, a fox or whatever, was just going to shatter into a million pieces by his righteous strikes from the hammer of doom. But in reality, he can't even break the little fox. This is getting painful to watch, isn't it, bloody hell? Watching him trying to decapitate a toy fox with a hammer. I'm kind of intrigued if he's going to be able to manage this task. Seems like he's got the wrong tool for the job. That's the spirit. That's how you achieve magical greatness. Just give up. Just allow a little toy fox to defeat you. That's how you know you're a wizard. So So in situations like this, I like to think of all of the processes that have happened to allow us to reach this point. So to make that little Chinese dragon, humans have discovered pottery and over thousands and thousands of years refined the art. Then the Industrial Revolution happened and factories were created, machines to mass produce things. Then someone invented a machine, probably in a far, far away foreign land. That machine made things like this, little porcelain dragons. Then the factory employed the people to work the machines, and this thing was made and shipped across the world. It was probably in someone's home who enjoyed looking at it, created memories, saw it as a part of the family. Then they died, and it was given to a charity shop. Then one day, after sitting in the charity shop for months, a tall, dark stranger with his face painted walked into the charity shop and purchased it. Then he stuck it on a piece of concrete and smashed it with a hammer, all so that someone's eyes and mouth can fall off. The world's a funny place, isn't it? I would very much enjoy it if his smoke alarm started going off right now, and his mum walked into the room, shocked, asking him what he's up to. "Oh, Donald, you're not doing that magic again, are you? Told you about this." What? I wasn't expecting that. Fucking hell. Nothing says magic to me like some toy with sound effects on it. Nothing screams magic like a piece of plastic tat mass produced in China that has cool little sound effects and is in a spooky shape. So all of this does beg the question, if this is some kind of ancient ceremony, some kind of magical link to the past, how did they do it before balloons were invented and mass-produced porcelain dragons and little plastic pyramids that make sweet little noises and photos of people that you can print out and stick to the wall with sellotape? Can you just imagine seeing that? You wake up, have a cup of coffee in the morning, look out your window and see that. A man wearing a wig with a painted face and a load of black balloons. Also, I was kind of just presuming this was in America, but this looks like a European place, doesn't it? In my mind, this was like an abandoned house in like rural America somewhere. But no, this is a lot closer to home than I was hoping for. So eventually those balloons are going to deflate and come back down to Earth. Can you imagine just finding that randomly, having no context for where it came from or what it is? I mean, I've watched the whole video about it. I still don't really know what's going on, to be honest with you. I have no idea what that thing is. And that's the end of the video. And what a little treat it was. So, what did we learn today? I have no idea, to be honest with you. I don't know what any of that was, and nor do I care. All I know is that I had fun watching it. So that's about it from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.